All right, while we're waiting on the vet, we got some chores to do. Even though we want to do a lot of them inside, we don't have good signal inside, and I don't want to miss the vet's call. So, let's put some new bedding down. We had kind of fallen off the bandwagon, which we do regularly, on keeping. That one's been staying cleaner. These two, not. So I still want clean eggs to come out of this coop. What a frustration. So even though this one's still clean, I'm going to put some chips in it. Hello, Violet. Are you ready for your vet appointment? Maybe he could give me a little more of an understanding about babiness and what's happening to you. If you need more nutrition. Yeah, they make you go to the doctor as a human, like in the beginning, like every month. And then it's real regular. But you're just getting it because you're a milk cow. And I want to see why you're licking on you all the time. I want to, when we go to our old house to collect things again, the next go, I want to get our deep freezer. That was an old deep freezer that did not work. We got from somebody. They make really good storage containers out next to a coop or out by a pasture fence, like a gate or something, for things like this. I don't want to really carry this back and forth all the time. And sometimes I might be in a hurry and neglect adding some chips out here. But if I have it right by the door, good. And no water can get in. A cow can't get into the chicken feed if she got out and bloat herself or die from eating it. So, I would love to get that one. And they're all metal, I mean, but you can always find somebody that's got rid of one because it's leaking or vice versa, just little odds and ends. You probably wouldn't want to get one that, like, you know, it went out and was spoiled for a long time. But sometimes that's... Alright. That chore's done. Let's see if tomorrow will give us clean eggs. Waiting on the vet. Here, let your sister pet the chicken. Is that Miss Laura?
Yeah.
No, who is it?
It's a boy.
That ain't a boy. That one lays eggs.
It's laid eggs.
So then it's a boy. What is it? Is it Miss Laura?
No.
Okay, just checking. Will this pile ever disappear? We just keeping at it, but we keep adding to it. We actually had it disappear, but this is one more thing. We're ready to get all this stuff cleaned up so that we can make as much grass for Violet over here as possible. Still waiting on the vet, but I think we're making good use of our time today. Alright, so we've been on cow watch. The vet came out. We're super happy. Crap, I forgot to lock the chickens up. I see them, so we're okay, but I hope we did not lose any crumb. I never let them out, but I did. And I was waiting for 2 to go back, because that's 1, 2, 3, and a white one. Oh, there's my Easter egg over there. And no, that's not all of my women. Look at her. I just find that funny. Stretching your neck, see what's going on. So I need, yes, you're the only one not in. See, he just shook his head. Can you see that? Okay, like that. I really think that is mites or the lice. So, but it may be some normal chicken behavior. I don't know. Maybe I can find out in this video. Comment if you know. But then I have 5 brown ones, 5 reddish brown ones, 2 light brown ones, and 2 of my whites are in, but 1 white is out. Okay. Chicken head count. We're good. Okay. Violet, it could easily be that they have contaminated you again. All right, so Violet's pregnant. That's what the vet said. There's no question. And she doesn't have very long. So the licking and scratching and some hair loss, he said it's just that time of year for biting lice. So we just retreat her, and we'll treat her with something that says we'll be drinking milk in the next 30 days, anytime now. So she's not got long. Violet, are you happy you don't have long? See, she's ecstatic. Can barely contain her cud. So, he's like, she's healthy. So, all the choices we made and everything we've done to get her back to good health has worked. But the chickens, I think, are the ones who infested her and got her back. We treated her for lice already. But then we bring her over here because of signs of labor like mucus and all that. And so, it's okay. We're fine. We're going to treat the chickens in this video. Stay tuned in this video too. Now that you know the vet has approved Violet being a pregnant cow and a healthy pregnant cow who just has biting lice that are easily treated. And he said that's really just the time of year. So, stay tuned. You'll get at the end of this video an update on the rabbit. If you haven't seen us put together the rabbit hutch in our latest video, go watch it. Go to Borrowed Acres Farm and watch it. But we're getting really excited, and we're glad knowing we don't have long. I don't know if you saw our belly move there or not. It's kind of sometimes hard to tell, but it was like right in here. So we're just waiting on, this is what I asked him. I was like, okay, what do I need to look for? And he said her back end, the vulva area, will be messy. Be mucus, long mucus stringing, not like the mucus we've been having. See, that's sinking in right there. And he said that we just look for that back end and contractions and mucus, and he said it'll be much more dramatic than what we've been looking for because we've been watching really closely. But we still have a smidgen of a time, but we don't have long enough to treat her with something that'll just be 30 days. But you can see too how her bag has changed. I mean, like, that's much different, much more, because when she dried, her bag really disappeared. You can see in this video how she is acting really weird. I asked the vet about this, and I said, is it contractions? He said, actually, he thinks it was just the baby moving, probably getting in position. So that was 4 weeks ago that it got in position, potentially, maybe. I don't know. But her and the chickens got really close during that time because she did this all day long. Watch her belly rolls coming up in this video. I feel bad. She was miserable that day. Look. And then still no baby. Okay. Since we think the chickens are responsible for Violet being reinfested, we're going to dust them. I'm assuming this, 1, because I think she's been reinfested, and 2, I think because of them shaking their head like I've seen. Maybe that's just a chicken thing. Yeah, they're not going to like this. I don't even know if they'll give me. What? This year's been horrible. I can't tell because you're white no matter what. nice to our chickens. It's Silas, go. Okay. I mean, this is probably extreme. Please comment if there's better ways. I think also dusting their bottom part will be fine. So, I first collected eggs for egg bathing them or lime bathing them. What is that stuff called? I don't know. But the vet said for us to go ahead and retreat her with this. So, we're going to do it. And she's off. I do think it was the chickens who created our problem. And inexperienced farmers. But this may have a milk withdrawal of 30 days. So, we'll just have to see. We will not sell the milk for 30 days if we were going to be selling milk. I don't care that we drink it, but if she's 2 weeks away from calving, 3 weeks away, she's not a month. She doesn't have that long. I have been surprised how long she has had. Hello, Violet. Tell the viewers what you think. Thank you for watching Bard Acres Farm. This year we have had a hard go, and so that might be a biting lice. Something's biting me and I can't see it. I would think I would see the biting lice. We are better. We're a little more focused. We're still borrowing acres, but we are waiting on this baby. And her milk bag is just bigger and tells me, I'm sorry, the camera's a little dirty, that we are closer. All we are waiting on is this back end to be real mush and real just goopy down to the ground. So hopefully we don't have many more videos till we get to share with you Violet's birth experience as we get to see it. Hopefully we get to see it all. And Violet's baby. So go ahead and vote down in the comments if you're willing. Boy or girl, what will it be? Keep watching Bard Acres Farm. We really do appreciate it. I pray you will just subscribe so we can grow, and that you will just have a very blessed day. Up and we had something happen. So what happened was our rabbit didn't make it. It started not drinking water. It was really my fault. I've raised many squirrels, and we've had rabbits before, and you always give them electrolytes. They're adjusting from the wild, and I don't condone taking wild animals from the wild. I strongly agree that they're meant to be in the wild. But rabbits can domesticate from the wild, and no matter what you're doing, you always give them electrolytes. And the kids had told me that the rabbit was drinking water, and I trust their judgment enough, and I think it probably did, but I should have given it electrolytes. So, I don't know. You do your best by animals, and if you've watched our stuff, you can tell that we try to be attentive to our animals, and we try to pay attention to them, and we try to really give the observation of them what they need. They can't communicate that to you, and so I don't know, you think if I had to let it go, it would have been okay, but Sally was trying to eat it. And I think that was stressful on it. And that was one reason why we were trying to bring it in and kind of just go ahead and make it a domesticated rabbit for ourselves, because that stress would have killed it too. It had not been injured that we could tell eternally. I think it would have already died, but it was very lethargic after that scenario. So the kids are upset, but they live on a farm. They understand the way things work. Now, so I didn't even, when we got in and started realizing that the rabbit was not doing as well, Tyler gave it a little B12 shot, and it did perk it up. It gave it some energy, but then it was not willing to drink anything at that time. So I should have just started with electrolytes, and I promise it would have been different. Really consider when you're taking on something what you're taking on, and that was a possibility, and the kids were aware of that. But the vet came out, and we're going to get to a brighter note.